welcome back to Moms Actually. I know you guys thought we were out of here, but we had to come
get away.
back. Yes, because it is the best time of year. In my opinion, it's the best time of year. And so we wanted to make sure to give you a little special, and we're going to be talking about all things holiday, okay?
The holiday season.
Yes, holiday season. So I'm just really excited. I'm like, this is really my favorite time.
I
So I just
see.
get so
You are ready.
Yes.
She's like, we don't even need to be here. She's just ready to go.
I'm really, really excited. No, seriously. What is like Christmas your favorite time of year? Do you love the holidays, the fall, all of that?
I love all things Christmas because I like the warm feelings.
Yes.
I love watching movies. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Oh my gosh, this
It's
one's
Home
hard.
Oh.
Home
I'm home.
No, The Grinch, and
The
not
Grinch?
the cartoon one, but with Jim Carrey.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay, very
The Preacher's Wife.
Elf.
Yes.
Elf.
Oh my gosh, I love Elf. I really.
That's who you reminded me of.
Let
You're
them
like,
right here.
No, seriously, that is me.
The best.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
This Christmas.
Yeah, I was going to say, it is
Ooh.
not Christmas.
Yes.
I know Christmas has started when I hear Donny Hathaway. I'm like,
Yes.
it could be the 25th, but not until that song
Yes.
comes on
Yes.
is it Christmas. So,
Do you guys have any traditions for Christmas?
Traditions.
Yeah.
what's yours?
My tradition is my husband and I, we like to buy 3 gifts for our kids and then we take a trip somewhere. So whether we go to the cabin or we do a staycation and just book a hotel where we can like wake up and just enjoy doing nothing.
Do you guys bring the
Best.
gifts to?
No, we do it at the house first. Well, it depends.
Because I was going to say, is there no
really?
Christmas tree on Christmas?
Yeah, sometimes no.
Oh, really? Okay, that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, but it's more about the experience.
Yeah,
It's the
which I like.
experience,
Yeah.
What
What
about
about you? I know you got. What are your top 3, Morgan?
Okay, so you're like, I know you have more
Yes,
than one.
I was like, I'm gonna give you some space.
Okay, so traditions, we all do the decorations together.
Yes.
We
Oh,
always do the tree together. We have like a whole week of like doing stuff. We also go see the lights. So we put on our pajamas and then we ride around to all the different houses and just see like the tacky light tour or
chocolate.
whatever.
Ooh,
Hot
the
chocolate,
best.
Yeah.
Yes.
cookies. Like we just bring everything in the car. And then we just, I don't know, like all the Christmas parties and stuff like that. This year I really wanted to be intentional about our holiday experience because last Christmas, the big old Grinch, and when I mean the big old Grinch, I mean COVID, really came and stole our entire Christmas.
Yeah.
So this year I cannot wait to really, really celebrate with my family.
Yes.
And I remember last year, that was a lot of people. Like that was a lot of people.
changed,
So we
yeah.
want to hear too what you
Yes.
guys will be doing. If you got it last year and you're like trying to make up for it this
Yeah.
year, what will you be doing? Is there anything you guys do?
We're still figuring it out. So I'm like really anal about things. So right now, like the tree, we have, so I grew up with real trees and it was
Oh,
like
I love
always a moment. We would go pick out the tree, everything.
Yes, we started that.
So it wasn't last year, it was the year before. Me and my dad got like a real tree. We like did it and I was so excited. And then I wished I had never done it. I was like, it was a magical experience because I wasn't an adult. I didn't have
Yeah.
to manage the
Yeah.
pine needles.
Yep.
The
Yes.
smell is really strong.
The
And getting it out the kids,
Yeah.
picking at everything. And when you get it out your house, there is like,
A pile of them.
it is a pile and they're
Yes.
so hard to
Yep.
get out. So we are never
I'm
doing
still
that.
finding pine needles. I just like swept
Yeah.
in the front,
Yeah.
and I literally am still finding pine needles from the last time.
It was terrible. I was like, it's a childhood memory that did not translate, but it
Yeah.
made me appreciate my father more.
Yes.
So now we do a
love
big
that.
fake tree with
Yes.
the lights already in there, and then this is
Pre-lit.
gonna be crazy, but I don't decorate it at all. It looks so clean and
Oh,
so
she's minimal.
beautiful. It is very, and I also know as my kids get older, they're gonna be so interested in doing
Yeah.
the tree and
Yeah.
making like the ugly Christmas tree that I did when I was younger.
Yeah.
So I'm just like enjoying these couple of years where I get to just have like very clean, beautiful, like aesthetic kind of thing. Because
Yes.
I'm sure it's about to look like,
Crazy.
yeah, it's about to look like all of that. So
We've had that too. Like we've had the multicolored crazy tree.
Oh my
tree.
Oh my God, the multicolored lights.
But what I started,
shade.
yeah, the multicolored, yeah.
shade.
But what I started to do is get more than one tree. I know that might be a lot
Well, that's
for
smart.
some people,
Yeah.
but what we do is we will put the really like nice aesthetic tree in the front.
That's a good idea.
And then in the living room, go for it.
Yeah.
Have a good time. Put the ornaments wherever you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want. But
Yeah.
I like to like the front one. Let's put let's make
Yeah.
it symmetrical,
classy.
Let's make it classy. But yeah, that's what. And it came in handy last year because we were able to bring the second tree upstairs.
Okay.
Oh, that's
And
so
because we were quarantined in our room, so we were
Oh.
able to have Christmas from our rooms.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about doing little trees in their room? Because I thought of getting like
thought
mobile
about
a
that.
tree. Okay.
I loved it.
Yeah.
They didn't bother it much. So
Yeah,
that-
that's what I'm worried about. They're gonna bother it.
I mean, Dollar Tree has them. They're like little miniature
very
ones.
like Charlie Brown tree.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we
nah,
could just
I was,
decorate it.
yeah, I was thinking like this.
The
They got
bigger
like a
ones?
cute pink one.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do.
I don't know. You know, I have a little girl and she
Yeah.
likes all the things.
Yes. So when it comes to gifts,
Oh gosh.
I know this is like the time that moms we stress because we are Santa. I hope your kids are not watching this, but the moms are Santa. Do you believe in Santa?
You should have said cover these.
Yeah, careers, but we are Santa basically. And so do you guys go all out, or do you have? I know you said you do kind of like the three
Yeah.
gifts. One of my friends does that. She does something to read, something to wear, and it's like one more thing. It
said
like
no, girl.
it rhymes.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
really
yeah.
cute,
But she has a cute little idea.
Mhm.
She said
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I mean, we just do like 3 smaller gifts and
Okay.
then one big experience for the
Got you.
family.
Okay.
But that just, I mean, it eliminates us having that pressure of feeling like I have to have a tree full of all these gifts for
Yeah.
people. I mean, even if our finances are well, it's like the kids don't expect to have this and more and then become
You get
like,
all year too.
this is all I get. That's all they
Yeah.
know. So
Yeah.
it makes it easier
Yeah.
when they transition and be older.
Oh, I
So,
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually really smart. So
is
last
very
year,
smart.
I messed up. Like I bought the gifts and I forgot other people would get them gifts. So it was
That part too, yeah.
Oh, it was way too much. So it's like not purposely, but I might do the 3. I was like, I'm gonna get them a couple because I know
Yeah.
stuff. Same with their birthday. I was like,
Yep,
I need to stop
exactly.
because other people get them stuff, and I don't like a lot of toys. I think they're distracting.
neither.
They
Oh,
play with one toy
hate
in the
it.
first place, and so so I'm going to do that, and then also, I know a lot of people do the night before Christmas. They open a present.
We do.
I
do
see.
one
I didn't.
gift.
I
We
didn't
do
grow
one
up
gift.
like that. I did not. And everybody tries to force that on us. Like, aren't you gonna? And I'm like, no, we don't open our gifts the day before.
Yeah.
What we do is we have a stocking, and so
do.
overnight,
Oh, yeah.
overnight it gets filled with like little tiny toys, and it goes on your door. So when you wake
Yeah.
up, the first thing you open is your stocking, like
Yeah.
in your
Yep.
room, and then you open your presents. But everybody is trying to force me to get into the Christmas Eve, like open up your gifts. I'm like, no,
No.
y'all good.
Okay, I have a question, and I'm pretty sure I already know the answer, especially for Blair. But do you guys do the elf on the shelf?
Do you?
No, because I tried.
She's like, this question was for me.
I don't do it because I've tried it and it's just too much. It's too much work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta move it every single time. You gotta create like
I was
some
gonna say,
story.
do you come up with the rhymes yourself? They don't.
No.
I'm sure there's a website
There is. I've Pinterest.
where you can like pick all.
No, I Pinterest it and everything, and so I tried it like 2 years ago. I did it, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna move it here.
Yeah.
And, you get all the little setup, and then I'm like, okay, well, little Tommy, he had to go, and usually I hide it like
Yeah.
under the shelf somewhere because they're like, why is he still here? I'm just not doing it. But I've seen some really cool on social media. Like there are some moms out there. I really applaud you guys because you guys go all in
Yeah.
every single day. It is really commendable.
Yeah.
I feel like you would do it.
I
You're
would.
very creative.
Yeah.
I would, but my kids were so little, so I never like thought that they would be interested. But now that like Harlem is 4,
Yeah.
I'm like, I might try it this year.
I can see you
might.
doing
I
it.
might.
I really can. But I just it was like 2 days strong.
Yeah,
I might
think
do it once a week. And
I think
move
it
him once a
depends
week.
why
Yes.
you use it. I don't like the idea of like people using it like he's watching you be good or what have you.
no,
Like
yeah.
I don't like that kind of stuff. Like same with the whole Santa thing. Like again, for us in our household, and I hope my kids or this doesn't ruin it for people. Like the whole Santa thing, I think like I'm I'm doing it. I don't want, first of all, I don't want Santa to get credit.
To the credit,
And then
yeah.
also like years ago, I saw this thing on Facebook about how like unequitable it was because like some people Santa got them like a car and some people Santa got them like,
Socks and
you know, some
drawers.
chapstick or some,
Yeah.
you know, some socks. That sounds a little better.
I-
So it's like, you know, they say if you do believe in Santa, he should give the smaller, you know,
Yeah.
toy or like the smaller thing. But I'm like, yeah, I was like, you know, we all tell some white lies. I was like, I'm not wasting any white lies
Yeah.
on
Santa.
making them believe Santa exists.
Yeah.
I wanted to do Santa.
Yeah.
I really did, but my husband's like, Santa is not bringing all these gifts to the hood. So-
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then too, we work really hard for
Yeah.
our gifts. But I really just wanted it for the experience. I'm
Yeah.
like, the excitement of like, let's do all these fun things with Santa, or like go take pictures with Santa. But
Yeah.
I understood where he was coming from.
Yeah.
But I think you can still take because what I tell them
Right.
so they don't ruin it for everybody else is like, I'm like, Santa's imaginary. Do you know what
Yeah.
imaginary is? It's no different than your cartoons or what have you.
Yeah.
So it's like a pretend thing and they understand that. So we can still, we haven't, but we can still get the pictures
Yeah.
without
But what
it
if they
becoming
go?
a thing.
What if they tell their friends? Then what?
I mean, honestly,
I
feel
didn't
like
tell y'all to
this-
lie to your children.
my husband actually dressed up as Santa last year.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
and we
cool.
like spray paint his beard
Yeah.
and all
I
this
love
stuff. And so
I need to
even
see a
though we never,
picture.
yes, I will. It was really fun, and
Yeah.
so we never had the conversation of of course, my oldest, she knows Santa's not real,
Yeah.
but we never had the conversation about it with our youngest
Yeah.
yet. And we just kind of like, it's not something we necessarily like focus
Yeah, it's
on.
not a sit down
It's not-
conversation.
yeah, like we don't make
yeah.
a big deal out of Santa, but we still like all think it's just a part
How
of
old
Christmas.
were you when you realized Santa was not real?
Oh, I knew very early.
I think maybe I was like 8 or 9.
Yeah, I feel like I think maybe even earlier than that, but only because my parents, they did the same thing every year. They waited till the day before Christmas to go Christmas shopping.
Aw.
And they always like,
Was up.
whenever, yeah, they would be up until the literal crack of dawn.
Yeah.
And literally I would hear them like, I don't know why they thought they were being slick, but I would hear them like, you know, taking gifts up the
Bags.
stairs.
That was
Yeah.
the
Close the-
reindeer.
Closing the door and literally I'm like, y'all never close y'all door this much all throughout the year, and all of a sudden there's some secret, you know,
They're
behind
talking
the
to
door.
see Santa was like meeting with
Yeah,
them.
no, I was like, no. So, and I always would find them too. I would always find the gifts before Christmas. So, yeah, I knew pretty early, but I think it's just the experience of it all.
Yeah.
I love the experience and the memories that can be
Yes.
made during
Yeah.
the holidays. But it brings up a good point about memories in general. But it comes with the memories as far as a lot of this time brings sad memories too.
Yeah, for sure.
People lose, you know, people around this time, or if they haven't lost someone around this time, they are grieving the fact that they cannot spend the
Yeah.
holidays with their family and their loved ones. So I know we're like been on a high as
Yeah.
far as, you know, what Christmas and the holidays bring, but also I want to kind of, you know, discuss that too. Of it does also bring very sad times and feelings to some people as well.
I think overall, this time of year can just be hard. The weather gets colder.
Yeah.
A lot of people are spending time with family and friends, and other people don't have family and
Yeah.
friends. So it can bring like the winter blues.
Yeah.
So it's a hard time, and then you see everybody excited. You wonder why you don't feel like that. I remember because I have such a small family, and I used to like get the winter blues, and it'd just be like so lonely sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, you get off work more days, all of that. So you spend more and more time alone if you
Yourself.
don't have this big family.
Yeah.
So I'd have to find ways to like kind of get out of that, like spending time with friends.
Yeah.
Going to my family's house earlier.
Oh, I like that.
Because I did have them. But it can definitely be a hard and lonely time. And
Yeah.
I don't think that's like focused on a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing to do, because when I started my family, I moved away to Dallas with my husband, and so we didn't have no community really in Dallas at the time. And so I just remember, like in the moment when I was feeling lonely, was just reminding myself of the importance of Christmas, or like why we really celebrate.
Yeah.
Yes.
And just really focus on that, and being able to like create my own memories with
Yeah.
my husband and my kids, and be like, okay, we may not get to be with family, but let's focus on what we have right now
Yes.
and create those memories of like, you know, baking cookies together or
Yes.
doing the things that we can do,
Yeah.
instead of focusing on what we couldn't do. So,
I love that.
yeah.
That's such a good tip. I would say for anyone who is kind of like in that moment of
Yeah.
trying to figure out what do I do, or how do I kind of cope with these feelings? Definitely feel your feelings.
Yes.
Yeah.
One, I think that's just not talked about
Yeah.
enough. Like,
Yeah.
especially as women and as mothers, during this time, we just feel so much pressure to do
Yeah.
and not
To
to
give,
feel and
too.
to, and to give. But like, take the time to feel.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And that's okay too.
Yep.
And it doesn't make you any, like, you're not weak or, you know, you're not something different. It doesn't put negative connotation on it, but really feel, and then take the time to say, hey, like, I have these kids or
Yeah.
my child in front of me, and I can use that time to create memories with them and really just like make it a happy time for them, because I will say there have been plenty of times where just seeing my children happy
Yeah.
have made me happy.
Yes.
You get
of
to
course.
decide what the narrative of your holidays
Yeah.
are. It doesn't have to be presents. It doesn't have to be like, over an abundance. I think, like you said, it's getting back to the
Yeah.
core of what it's supposed to be and what you want it to be for your family, and you can set the tradition for them.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because I know people come from all types of financial backgrounds and
Yes.
what have you, and I think it can be hard when you don't feel like you're doing enough for your
Yeah.
kids
Yeah.
by comparison of what
Yeah.
you see elsewhere.
Yeah.
You know?
Love
And
Such a good
sometimes
point.
it might be good to just log off.
Yes.
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 Might be,
Because
don't start your social media fast January 1st. You might need to
Yeah.
start it December 1st.
yeah, like if
Really?
you're finding yourself like, oh my gosh, like they're doing X, Y, and Z, and you know all of that, it's very easy during this time of year to compare yourself of what people are doing versus what you're not doing.
Exactly.
I mean, it's no matter where you are in life and no matter how much you might actually be doing, you still
Yeah.
can compare.
Yeah.
I found
Of
myself
course.
there plenty of times. So don't be afraid to log off
Yes.
and just say, you know what, I'm going to spend this time with what is right in front of me
Yep.
and make the most of it.
I love that.
I got one more question for you guys.
Yes.
And I got one too.
Okay. Well, then 2 more questions. I'm gonna ask one. You got it. What day does the tree go up?
After Thanksgiving.
Oh, it depends. Sometimes it goes up in October, depending how I'm feeling. Like
Oh.
if I want to feel like in the mood. Yes.
Yeah?
So October 31st.
Yeah. Last year we did put it up a little bit early because I was just so ready.
You were
I was
ready?
ready.
I was
Yes.
so
you were-
ready.
yeah.
Yes, but yeah, typically it's the that weekend of Black Friday and all of that stuff.
I'm
Yeah.
December 1st.
December 1st.
Yeah.
December 1st.
Yeah, I'm like, that's
Okay.
the month of
You're
Christmas.
like that's the month.
Yes.
That's it.
Very practical.
I don't know if you guys could tell by now. You guys have seen season
They
one.
definitely know our personalities.
Season 2 has been, over, and Blair is the technical
Yes.
Yes.
person. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Favorite holiday dish?
Oh my gosh, this is hard.
Hard. Okay, I'll start.
Yes.
I will say greens and macaroni
Yes.
and cheese. I can't live without.
Yes.
Yeah.
A
So-
sweet potato
Yes,
casserole.
sweet potatoes.
Ooh.
Oof.
Y'all were from that. I don't like sweet potatoes.
Man.
I'm gonna lose my card because I don't like greens. Yeah, I'm gonna lose
Goodness.
all my cards.
What you
yes,
eat, turkey
I
and
know.
ham?
I don't really. The funny thing is, on the holidays
Turkey
we
with
have fried
cranberry
chicken
sauce.
usually.
Ooh, I
We'll
don't
have
like
fried. I don't really like turkey, but we'll have fried chicken.
Okay.
So I really like that, or if they do like Cornish hens.
Yes.
I love
But
Cornish
really, during the holidays, my preference is actually sides because there's so much food and a lot of it is sides. I'm like, I will just fill my plate.
with sides.
Sides.
I do that sometimes. I do.
I love it.
Yeah, I love all of the things, and just being able to eat is when I gain the most weight around the holidays. No, truly,
Yes,
because
happy weight.
it's happy weight.
Yes.
I'm just excited.
Yeah.
I bake all the cookies and the desserts.
Yeah.
I'm not a baker, but that's when I actually feel like really
bake.
motivated
Yeah.
to bake, like
like-
from scratch,
Yeah.
not the box.
Yeah.
Now.
And if you guys have any, baking tips, you just send them my way. Slide in my DMs with the nice
got you.
recipes.
Follow
Got you.
follow the
Yes.
directions.
I got
That's
you.
the thing about baking.
Yes,
Y'all
you
Look,
can't-
you like you
no,
technical.
I mean,
No,
freestyle.
You got to,
Styling.
because cooking is where you can freestyle.
That's-
Baking
Yes.
is very
Oh, yeah.
technical.
It's science.
Yeah, it's science.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
that
where
you
I
can't play
don't do
around
well with.
Be sure to send us your recipes, anything that you like, whether it's
Yes.
a dessert or
Yes.
whether it's some food. We might try some of them out.
Yes.
So thank you for spending your holiday season with us. We
Yeah.
really appreciate it, and
We're
we
so
cannot
excited.
wait for next year.
Next
Yes.
year. Goodness gracious, we're already at next year.
Yes.
Happy
holidays.
Hey mom,
What's up?
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 hey mom,
What's up?